Hey YouTube, I just want to make an archive of this because this is important. My employer, well, my employer, the director, one of the directors, not her, but he, I feel like he's taking advantage of a system that is broken. What I mean by that is, I've been working since last Friday with no days off. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to document how the organization here in Madison that's supposed to help houses individuals get off their feet are not actually helping employers protect themselves or get the proper rest that they need. Now, as I said, I've been working since Friday. Today is Sunday. I even covered for the director, which I should not be able to do that because now I'm I'm feeling that I'm being taken advantage of here. And yes, they say I do good work, but that doesn't mean that you can take advantage of that. I do have another income. Now, I'm gonna start from the last week so I can explain everything a little bit better. Last week they asked me to cover, which was Friday, and I told him I can't because I'm with a client. Lucky enough, that client actually canceled because of certain circumstances that happens. That's fine. So that's Friday, right? Saturday, Sunday, and this whole entire week plus yesterday. So no days off. Today I have to work again. After what happened last night, guys, I was called the N word not once but three times. Another incident happened where a civilian came into the facility and was tracking his cell phone in the facility, which these homeless men have to sleep. I closed up my front office door. I asked the civilian for the phone number. I called the phone number. It rings next to a person that I know is known for lying and deceiving people. So I knew there was going to be a confrontation. Then, when I called it the second time and came down and downstairs in the facility, he tried to extort money from the civilian, which led me to write incident reports calling police, being cursed at, being threatened at, and I'm not getting paid enough for that kind of hospitality or behavior. I was working for Kovacs and was getting paid more than what this job is actually getting paid. I'm currently being paid by the hour. 15 is not enough. Sorry, it's not. 15 hours is not enough. For what kind of abuse that I suffer every day, the verbal mentally abuse that goes on into this place. It's not enough. Not on top of that, HR still hasn't done anything about the employee that's been harassing, making threats. They did nothing. So this video is an archive. Today is October 6th. How long did I been talking about this, guys? For like 3 weeks already. This has been going on for like more than 3 weeks. But I started documenting it 3.5 weeks ago on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter. It just keeps going. I talked to the director of services, and she assured me that she didn't want me to leave. But this is why I do want to put in my 2 week notice in because of abuse, not just from just that employee, but your colleagues. I don't care if people are supervisor over me or director. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. When you guys intervene with my main income or my second income as a photographer, that's a problem because I can make $1,300 a day when I'm only making what 45, $50 a day with that job. 60 the most? No way. I'm sorry. You guys already did this several times to me, and it's unfair for anyone to go through that kind of abuse at work. Not the fact that I haven't had days off. I haven't been properly sleeping because I have to push out these photos. That this week, um, I also was doing family portraits too. I gotta push. Well, the week before and this week, they wanted the photos as soon as possible, and I guaranteed the client that I will deliver. I'm gonna keep my word. By Monday, I'm going to deliver it. But here's the problem. I've been messing up on all my photos today and yesterday. I'm not matching the skin tones compared to what I was doing this week with the other photos. Now I gotta take 300 and something photos, break them down to 200, break them down to the best 150, then make an album book and then print a few canvases out of those photos, right? And that's a lot of work that needs to be done. And I feel as a photographer, but as a travel photographer that always get work everywhere I go, I feel like this employer here, I feel like it's a reminder of what Right to Survive in Portland was doing to me when I was working for them. But they're not stealing from me, though. Right to Dream, Right to Survive was stealing from me. But this organization here is just abusive, saying that I have to work. We have no one to do it. We don't have no one to do the intake assessments at all. But you hire someone to do that, but he never showed up this whole entire week, claiming that he's sick. No, he's trying to avoid the problems that has been taking place at the workplace with me, with the harassment and with the abuse. I just feel that the employer is not doing what they're supposed to do. HR is not doing what they're supposed to do. I'm sorry, but when someone is constantly harassing people by email, text messages, that should have been an automatically like determination to say you're fired. But no, they just allow him to keep doing it and doing it and working and telling people that he's the lead social worker. No, my colleague is the lead social worker. His name is Glenn, by the way. He's not a problem. When I saw my other colleague, Darnell, I call her D, she's not a problem. She just tries to stay away out of the problems that she foresees coming. And she's right. But I'm just making a document right now. This video is the documentation that I've been working since last Friday and not had a day off. I've been sleep deprived. I've been screwing up on all my photos, all my paperwork, my RR, my incident reports. Two last night that I had to make. I screwed up big time. Misspelling. I never misspell. That's when you know your brain is trying to rest. When your brain is not keeping up with your typing and you're misspelling words, you know that you have to have rest. You need the rest. And not only that, like I don't want my body to change based on these conditions either. I want to go back to my normal routine. Get my 4 hours of rest, get my jog on, do my 7.7 miles, and then off to campus. Then photos, if necessary, if I have any photos to do work on, or do marketing. I have to do marketing. Have to put 6 for 6, the Panda Photographer, back on the map. Even though you can Google it and there's like 3 pages worth of content on Google about me, it's just the fact that like I still have to push marketing. That takes a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of my own money. This job doesn't pay well enough to receive. This job doesn't pay well enough for me to take this kind of aggressive abuse from these individuals that come to this facility, cursing, using the N word. Yeah, it's just That's very cool. It's not very cool at all. It's emotionally affecting me, it's mentally affecting me, and it's messing with my private life. My private life is between me, my parents, and the people that know me very well. People that make assumptions and trying to make threats and trying to so-called claim to keep promises that they would get me fired. It's something that you really want to say to yourself, is this the kind of workplace I really want to work at? No. I'm laying back. I'm actually at the More Union South this time. It's much quieter here, but I'm also tired. I didn't sleep very well. Got like maybe an hour and a half of power nap because I was up editing photos and I screwed up on the photos on the skin tone. It's like, how did I do that? She looks so orange. It's like, I need to rest. This is when I have to talk to the director of services and let her know that I'm screwing up on my client's photos because you guys have me working, or your colleague, which is another director, is having me work since Friday, since last Friday. So, and which technically was what? That was the 27th. It's like it's the 8th. I've been busting my ass for a whole week. Ridiculous. But I just want to make an archive of this. Just want to make it. If YouTube wants to demonetize it, go ahead. You're already abusing me as it is. I don't care. This is an archive. This is why YouTube should allow people to express their concerns to others and share these experiences without saying this is not monetizing friendly. No, YouTube, you forgot how to connect with the real world. I'm trying to connect with people that are suffering just like me at a workplace with the same type of abuse. That's a connection. With that said, everyone, I gotta go. I gotta. I need to. I kind of want to take a power nap because I'm tired. I haven't slept good at all because I was with the police until like 10:30 last night. I didn't get bowl of ramen until the last minute, so I won't be going to Morrison Ramen today for the special because I have to work, which is bullshit. Such bull. It's like they don't want me to be happy. The organization is creating this problem. That is depression, mental depression. The organization I work for is creating problems mentally, and that's bad. So with that said, I gotta roll out of here. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.